Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, the 10th of the February 2021. Let's take a look at the Forex calendar first, and then of course we'll do the appropriate technical analysis. So let's just swipe down. And on Wednesday, the most important data that we missed because they were released overnight were data from China. The CPI, PPI data from China released 2:30 in the night. The CPI missed the expectations because it was minus 0.3%, while the forecast was 0%, and definitely bad reading for economy. And the PPI was in line with the expectations, 0.3%. The same kind of economic data, CPI, were released from the Germany. As you can see, exactly in line with expectation, CPI and harmonized CPI as well. Industrial production from France were worse than expected. There is no bounce from minus 0.7% from December. In fact, the data were worse than expected, minus 0.8%. So not that good in France. With the industrial production, of course. So that's everything for the London session. Unfortunately, there isn't much data to be released today, but during the New York session, we got some data here. Kind of an interesting one. The CPI, of course, the same kind of data will be released from the US at 2:30. CPI index and CPI core index. The last reading was 0.4%. The forecast is 0.3% for the price index, and for the core 0.1 and 0.2% respectively. So kind of interesting data. So maybe we will take a look at the euro dollar today. Crude oil inventories 4:30. All of you oil traders, we'll take a look at the oil as well. Then 5:30 data from Canada, which is not much like a data but a speech from the Bank of Canada Deputy Governor Timothy Lane. 7 o'clock we got another speech from MPC member Silvana Taneiro as well. And at the end of the day at 8 o'clock we got the speech from Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell. So kind of an interesting day. We got some interesting data here to be published. We got some interesting speeches, especially the one from the Jerome Powell. So the Powell maybe address at some point in the speech to the recent NFP reading, NFP payrolls reading, of course. Maybe we will see, but it would be definitely worth watching. So what we should analyze for today. I think the most important thing will be euro dollar, and it will be crude oil, of course, and some American indices. I guess we should start with this. We should start with the S&P 500. Let's just switch to that. Is there an S&P 500 here? Yes, we got S&P 500 on our platform. There you go. So we are trading inside of the channel. There isn't any sort of correction or trend reversal in the horizon, because last dip towards 41 during this sell-off has been all bought back up, and now we just made another higher high. Apparently we are now open at 3,924 points. So since there we are still trending higher. This will be now our technical support level, because let me just change the color, 3,869, the technical support level. And of course we are still trending inside of this channel. We might even do this because that would be more appropriate, I guess, for the channel. And the recent high was somewhere there you go, here just below the 3,869 points. So as you can see, the last move up, let me just make it bigger so we can focus on the current data. The last move up was above the upper channel boundary, and today we are trading 3,925 points already. So what's the target? The target, I guess, is for the bulls the round number of 4,000. So let me just put it on the chart. The coordinates would be, of course, the 4,000 level, and this would be our target. So it will be black line. Let's say it would be black line, because of course the S&P 500 is going up. on the completely new territory. So this index never been so high in the history. So right now 4,000 is the target. The local technical support might be considered somewhere here at 3,894. The key technical support in the short term 3,869, and the rest are just technical support levels. The key in the long term is 3,529, 3,549 zone. So S&P 500 going up, no sign of reversal. Dow Jones industrial average, this index is kind of interesting as well. We got this channel here as well with the orange boundaries, but let me just adjust the channel as we got it on the S&P 500, and we have something like this, and that's exactly the same situation here on the Dow Jones Industrial Index. As you can see, we are trading way above the level of 31,222, and this is of course right now the technical support. So let me just color code this for the support. So let's do this like that, and we know that this is the technical support. It's a short-term key technical support levels. I think we have more touches around this level, so we will leave it here. And the short term, well, basically the short term is not right now important because the key is 31,235. So what's the target for the market here, for the Dow Jones? Well, the next one is around the upper boundary of the channel, and that might be around the 31,755, 31,800 points. As you can see, momentum is positive, is strong as well. There is still some room to go up, but the price starts to diverge from the momentum. So it's kind of a tricky on a daily time frame chart. Right now on the Dow Jones, the same situation was on the S&P 500. But if this is still the uptrend, it's allowed for the RSI to go towards the level of 70, and for the price to go way up than the previous high. And despite this divergence, it might still be, the price might still be going up for some time before the correction will happen, because it's an uptrend, right? So right now we might be witnessing the same sort of the situation, but the targets are still in play for the Dow Jones Industrial Average. Uptrend is being continued. The upper boundary of the channel is the next target. 31,800 is the next target in particular, and there is no indication of any sort of a trend reversal on the India. So if we talk about the about the American, of course, indices, let's take a look at some other indices like German DAX, right? We got this nice red square here. It's even a rectangle apparently, but right now it's no longer there you go. It's no longer supply zone. Right now it's a demand zone. As you can see, it has been tested. So right now we just change this line for the green ones, so we can just adjust it quickly. And as you can see, we have been trading right above the recent high. A recent high was made at 14,131. We went down and we bounced back up above this short-term trendline resistance. We made a very marginal high, 30,165. Since then, the consolidation had happened. The local technical support is right now in play. We will see how this will play out. If we do the we can't do because there are bad ticks. But anyway, what I meant is, in the general bigger picture, the DAX is still in the uptrend, of course. This is the key right now. It's a demand zone, the key short-term demand zone, 13,312, 13,416. That's the zone. So of course we need our blue arrow here. And if we are back below this zone, it would mean we are back below the short-term trend line, and that is very, very bearish. For now, please consider the fact that despite the fact that we got a breakout here, this might be a double top. So if the bulls want to rally higher, they have to do it quickly, because some traders will consider this as a double top. And of course, any sort of a correction which is bigger in price than this one, because that's the bigger corrections. So this is the biggest correction in price and time, minus 5.81%. So any kind of a bigger correction than this would mean that we are starting some kind of a new cycle to the downside. So DAX kind of a bullish, but we are waiting for another wave up to confirm that this is not a double top on the DAX. So S&P 500, Dow Jones, DAX. Let's take a look at the euro dollar at the end to see what is going on here. And of course, as you can see, we need to adjust our scenario. Right now, the wave C looks like completed. So the wave C had been completed at the 50% of the Fibonacci retracement. We bounced a little bit lower. We get a little bit lower, but then we bounced here, and this is bullish engulfing pattern on the daily time frame chart. As you can see here, this is bullish engulfing pattern. Let me just move this. There you go. Bullish engulfing, first day, second day, green candle, third day, green candle, 1.2060 broken. We close the candle very, very close to the 1.2125, and today we are fighting with this technical resistance. The next target is the high of the wave B, 1.2189, and of course the levels of 1.22. So ABC had been completed. It's done right now, so we can remove our Fibonacci targets. It looks like it's completed, unless it will be some sort of a complex technical correction. But right now, for the 3 waves down, it's always a corrective cycle on the euro dollar, because the US dollar index is going down. Of course, the dollar is being sold across the board, so the euro and pound are going up in that situation. And as you can see, we are approaching the high of the wave B. If it's broken, then the next target is of course the last high from the 6th of the January, 1.2349. And the last one, crude oil. What is going on there? We should be trading inside of our channel. There you go. It's a perfect channel to trade. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days, 8 days in a row, we are going higher. The next target is the level of 60. So let me just copy one line, and then I will just put it here for the target of 60. There you go. I think I can match it. Can I make it? Yeah, there you go. $60 per barrel is the next target for the bulls. The market is extremely overbought on the daily time frame. So please watch the price reaction on the $60, because that's no joke anymore. And please keep an eye on this. We might have some kind of a correction. The level of let me just change the color. The level of 54.51 is now the key short-term technical support, and of course we are still going up. There is no indication of correction or uptrend termination or reversal until the level of why this is 59.80. Come on, I want 60. Let me just put it here. Until the level of 60. There you go. This is the level. Please keep an eye on this. Well, we are still going up in the crude oil as well. So that's everything for me for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye bye.